Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a blue and gray EU Friday event. Our first map here is the Pry House. You're seeing an overview of that. And then you can see our second map here is Pry Ford. So it'll be interesting to see how these maps are played on a smaller server size. That is this event. With that being said, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get videos before everyone else. And if you want to advertise your regiment on our videos, go check out the Patreon as well. Our teams for today: on the Confederate side, you have the 22nd Virginia, 17th Michigan, and the 42nd Pennsylvania. Whereas on the Union side, you have the Iron Brigade, Davis Brigade, and the 1st Delaware. With that being said, I hope you enjoy. And here we are live on the battlefield today. Pry House, so the blue and the gray. I haven't seen this event before. It looks like a newer EU event, but on spring break this week, so do a couple more broadcasts, which will be exciting. It is a 75-man server here today. So a tinier server, but I mean, you can kind of expect that with a smaller, newer event here. But it's exciting to be back, at least for this week. So we got the 42nd PA held up over on this far left side. You have the 22nd Virginia here kind of forming up the middle, and then you have a couple guys over here for the CSA. Midwest Brigade, 17th Michigan guys. Looks like these 5 guys are engaging with the Union forces over here. You have Iron Brigade moving alongside here. You have 1st Delaware and Davis Brigade held up there. And is that all the Union? That is. One more thing. Are there any artillery? Okay, that answered my question. 4 on the CSA. And there we go. So on a map like this, traditionally the CSA tend to be aggressive. They can or cannot be. The point here is on the middle of the road, if you don't know that. But I'm used to seeing, like, obviously I've been busy for a while with school and stuff, which once we graduate here in a few months, we'll be doing this kind of more full-time, and we'll get a lot of awesome broadcasts out there. But I haven't seen a smaller battle like this in a while. One interesting part is that since there are less players, each death is worth more, because each team gets a limited amount of tickets, and based on the amount of players that are in a server, each death is worth a higher proportion of those total amount of tickets. The reason for that makes sense, because you obviously wouldn't want to have a server where it'd be really small and tickets meant nothing, and tickets really only meant in the big server there's a lot of players and a lot of death. So that being said, we have 1st Delaware here. They're moving off to this right side, kind of being close here. We don't really see the CSA engaging. CSA is not really pushing forward because Union's not really pushing themselves forward. Union's kind of falling back here. Davis Brigade looking very nice here in the center of the road, kind of forming a nice little line. But CSA's really got to take the momentum. They gotta start doing something here. Missing that shot again, not the easiest shot, but Union's really wanting to avoid casualties because, again, smaller server, want to avoid casualties. But here comes the 42nd doing a nicer kind of line. A lot of those shots hitting the ground in front. It doesn't look like much elevation change, but if we go down to their level here, it's somewhat changeable. I don't know who shot there, but yeah, it looks like these guys. I don't know if you hit a bunch of those dudes. I don't even know if you hit one, unless he's talking about up here. But 22nd here volleying in the middle towards the Union, where Davis Brigade's kind of repositioned themselves to this right side. And then, oh, beautiful artillery shot here. killing about half of the line. Good shot there. Iron Brigade, 15th Wisconsin. I don't know if the 6 is in here. Nope, I only see 15th. But they're kind of moving up here, going to take shots. So, obvious. I've only spectated and broadcasted once or twice since they changed the update for whether certain things would show. Alright, so there's a compass on top of your screen. You see the little scoreboard there. You also got a text chat on the bottom left. You can see that pop up now. They changed it in the settings so you can turn them off all the time, have them on all the time, or when you hit T, which is what it used to be, right? Because if you hit T, then all that stuff would show up. But now you can set it to where it's never on or always on, and it's very nice.
Northeast, take good.
I think they got the flag there. Decent shot. But this is what War of Rights used to be a couple of years ago. I mean, when I first joined, I joined middle 2020. I mean, if I remember right, 150 player servers were the thing. So a server like this, not necessarily tiny for a few years ago. But now we get up to 300 player servers, 150 men on each side. Currently working on 400. That's been going on for a while. Will 400 player servers be released though? That is the question of the century. I don't remember if it was a client side or server side issue for why they couldn't do 400, but Confederates are capping point. They want to force the Union to come out to them. They are dealing some damage. You see that blue bar in battle ready going down a little bit, but not a lot. We're almost 10 minutes into the match. And here comes the 15th Wisconsin coming up, taking their shots, only hitting about 1 or 2 though. And Confederates pull back. I think Confederates are trying to avoid capping at all costs. As a side note, you see the ad rolls on the bottom of the screen now. If you're interested in promoting your regiment on that ad roll, feel free to check out the Patreon in the description. And we'd be glad to have your support to help grow this channel into what it wants to be. So, 10 minutes into the match, almost there, currently 9. And the Confederates have not done a whole lot of damage. I reckon they're going to have to cap soon. I don't know the full rule extent or the rule set for this event. I'm going to try looking at it on my phone while doing this. Because I mainly want to see if they're in Steam chat or not. So it looks like they can use a Steam chat, which is different from most European events. Most European events are very, if you want to call it more historical, where they will send runners across the battlefield. They'll have men run around giving communication between officers. That's most European events. Most North American events use a Steam chat. So, I mean, those aren't easy shots from 15th, which is why you're not going to see many of those hit. But we can see Union starting to go down a little more, a little more. So, I mean, I'm surprised CSA haven't capped. I think they should cap relatively soon, because you only have 45 minutes or 10 minutes through, and Union's barely down on their first morale stage. So let's see what some other groups are doing here. I was just briefly looking over the rule set for this event. It is a very short rule set. I like it.
Можно про слова как шутить. Мне интересно.
I wish I knew what they were saying. But yeah, the glory times in these battlefields. So let's see. They got 4 guys on artillery. They are part of the 42nd PA. Again, it's an okay map for artillery, not great by any means. Especially where the Union's holding. Confederates are on point again. They're capping. It almost looks like Confederates have lost a similar amount of tickets to the Union. Definitely they've lost less, but looks like they're trying to do 2 guns. Let's see where he hits the shot. Confederates starting to readjust it. They might cap this time, although they haven't capped the past 2 times. Spending a while aiming this gun. Oh, here we go. And they don't cap. They pull right back off. Taking a minute here to shoot this gun. The man's just standing there, staring menacingly into the distance. I think they're just waiting for the Union to get in position. You could see Union kind of falling a little further back. Their flag in the distance. Confederate flag off on the right. Such a beautiful game. Forget these things after a while. But it looks like officers readjusting that gun. So we'll move on to something else here. Confederates. Again, they're on point. It looks like they're going to cap this time, though. And we have a first decent engagement as they cap. So they cap and fall right back off. I don't know if they took their shots. But definitely does look like they took some shots, seeing as some 15th Wisconsin guys are down in the distance. They're pushing right back out to cap the point. And here they are. Because the Union objective on a map like this is to recap this point as quickly as possible. I mean, if the Confederates are going to let you recap, might as well recap, because your goal is to get that black timer down to 0. And recapping it quickly, causing that to happen very fast is a very good thing. Especially when the Confederates aren't even trying to hold this point. They just fell back instantly. And for the most part, the whole Union team is on the point. So some Confederates, the 42nd, I think that is, they're starting to make their way. Good shot on the officer. 22nd Virginia still holding back, though, so I don't know what the 42nd is. They're going up here all alone as of now. Looks like they're trying to charge in. Confederate friendlies in the back, so they're still holding there. Looks like they're just going to fire. Oh, they're getting their reloads though. But 42nd PA essentially getting wiped here. And the Union is ahead by a third of a morale stage on the Confederates. Black timer still ticking. I mean, Confederates are just not playing this well right now. I like the cap, but you got to contest it at least, because Union's ahead by a lot. So I don't know if they wiped all those guys there or they fell back, but those 5 dudes now gone. 15th Wisconsin pulling further back. Davis Brigade going up and over, and then you see 1st Delaware kind of holding up in those bushes here.
Company, rise up. Rise up. Charge pilots. Charge pilots. Double quick, forward. Double quick, forward.
And we can see the 22nd going forward here. But interesting. Not waiting for the friendlies. They're kind of making their way downtown. in the middle of the road. You got Davis Brigade up here. It looks like they're about to take shots. 15th coming out on the right side as well. Oh boy, this will be... They get their shots off first. A lot of these Union shots missing, and these guys are going to be able to get away. Wow. And the Confederates are about to hit engaged here. And Union's not even halfway to their next stage. But Union's holding a little more of an aggressive position here. Aggressive in relation to what they did at the beginning of the game. In terms of what they've done now. Not as aggressive. Sorry, compared to a normal game. Actually, on a map like this, that's a little aggressive for Union. But I don't blame them. The Confederates are not pushing at all. They're just kind of sitting back here. A third of the way through the match. Confederates are going to have to cap the point if they want any chance of winning this game. The Midwest Brigade's holding guys there. Looking at our numbers, again, a 5-man imbalance. Obviously, that's going to hurt a lot on a smaller server like this. And then you have 4 on artillery. So, the Union has about 10 more infantrymen than you do. Which... if on a smaller server is kind of big. Wait, these guys don't have hats. Hold up, hold up. That is weird. Holy crap. Look at the guy is like blonde. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A couple of the guys that had survived. What the heck? What is that view? Good artillery shot. A good amount of them surviving though, but why don't they have hair? That's what I'm missing. Especially because the hair and the beard mustache have different colors. So weird. I have not seen that before. So first Delaware kind of getting pushed back here. I assume the 42nd. Yep. 42nd wants to avoid too many casualties, right? Some Confederates are actually pushing up here. Is this the 22nd? Yep. I don't know how many of these guys got hit. I mean, you just saw the game they were playing a moment ago. The whole crouch down, rise up, crouch down. This is bothering me.
Они еще и стреляют плотно. Да, они сами какие-то потные.
But Confederates capping point, they're successfully able to do that. Now will they hold it a little more? You can see the ticket differential getting a little closer. Here comes the 15th Wisconsin. They're going to try to get around these guys. Again, going to be... Oh, that guy got... And you can see these guys, they're standing up, getting shot. Union hitting engage. They're going to fall back as the Davis Brigade's going to push these guys smartly. And because, I mean, these Confederates have been acting very cautious. I mean, right as these guys fall out, the 22nd Virginia, you now have 42nd PA getting behind their backs. I mean, you do see the 22nd Virginia guys. I hope they're coming forward to help the 42nd. A man coming in here with just the butt of his gun. I mean, Confederates kind of holding it down here. They pushed Davis Brigade back. 22nd Virginia. Why are they falling back? But Confederates ahead on tickets. They'll be tied in a minute. These 42nd PA guys. All dying here. Union falling back. I don't know if they're trying to not cap or reposition themselves. They're still capping. From where? Oh. So Union recaps. They're about at the same ticket mark. Midwest Brigade going in here. It's for some reason it seems like they aren't using a Steam chat. Oh, who shot that? Was that Dodger? What a shot. Wow. 20 minutes into the match. We're getting there. And both sides relatively the same. So despite the...
Ja. Kannst du mir sagen, wann die anderen auf der linken und rechten Seite soweit sind?
Ja, also kannst du dich eigentlich umdrehen, dann siehst du es auch. Weil die sind gerade im Spawn.
Ah ja, okay. Wird aber Neil.
I understood some of those words for a moment. Something about charging and taking losses. And I mean, we've seen barely any combat, but you can just see the ticket mark going way down. Look at that. That guy doesn't have a hat. Oh. What was that noise? I will say, though, these artillerymen, they have this spot here from the Union dialed down, this general area. They've been hitting the same spot throughout the whole match. Oh! There goes the officer. There we go. So, are they... Is that artillery... Where did that artillery hit? Right here. Oh, how'd that... Oh, it exploded in the air. And will the Confederates move into cap again? You do have, again, the 22nd Virginia. It's kind of nice, these smaller battles, you know, they're more relaxing. And you kind of pay attention to where everyone is. See the 15th Wisconsin going to shoot the Midwest Brigade guys, but they're about to be shot at. Killed about a fourth of their... That's not bad, a third of their line there. 42nd and the Haunts are engaging.
If you have a sharps, you can crouch the load stand to shoot.
Ah, this game is so beautiful. You got 42nd kind of holding up in these bushes here. Confederates ahead on tickets. I mean, despite everything I'm saying, the Confederates could still very well win this game. There's plenty of time left. They just gotta do what they've been doing in terms of capping and holding and forcing the Union out to an engagement. Because this map is pretty heavily biased towards the CSA.
Forward. Oh. Direkt voraus jetzt. Wartet.
So they're holding and capping right now.
Hinteren 2-3 Leute, ihr habt Feier. Jetzt kommen sie.
Oh, let's. I don't know if the officer doesn't see these guys. They're not even looking at the 15th Wisconsin guys to their right.
Achtung, wir werden gecharged von rechts.
Nope. Beautiful job by... I wish 15th would have just kind of done that from the start. Getting a good amount of kills there, though. Union still down. Actually, they might be even right now.
Good pass.
Over the wall, back to the devil egg, boys, back to the devil egg, come on.
So it looks like 15th is holding back. Davis Brigade is still up in front, engaging with those few Midwest Brigade guys. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, whoa, 42nd PA.
Get on your knees and load, get on your knees and load.
Good shots from that officer there, getting the flag. And that shot right there, Union going down to taking losses.
Flemish Peak them, Flemish Peak.
These guys trying to wait for them to peek. I like that they didn't shoot right away. And these Union guys coming over, and they're going to wipe the rest of the guys. CSA should go down to taking losses here in a moment.
The flag out here.
And they might not go down to taking losses. Look at that. 20 seconds moving back up here. Capping the point. A lot of those shots. Again, not easy shots. They're hitting the crest of the hill. And Confederates want to cap again. Confederates are doing what they need to do right now to win the game. Ooh. See what this officer is doing. I want to see what this officer is doing. Wow, he's just trying to get a better angle. Oh, yeah, here come his guys too. And that shot, Confederates going down to taking losses here. 20 minutes left in the round. .42 PA continuing their aggressive motions on this side. First Delaware, kind of getting. They've been repeatedly pushed back. It's not like they're trying to hold their ground that well, though. They have Sharps again. Sharps, great guns. I love them. They shoot really fast. Kind of suck at melee. They're smaller and
Drop the flag.
I don't know what to say.
Keep dropping that flag, don't let it run away.
The size of the gun is a lot smaller, so it's harder to successfully stab someone. Oh, that's wild. These flag intrigues me with some of the stars having little red and blue red and blue stars in the middle, and then some that don't. I mean, what is the 42nd PA? 8th Florida. Interesting. 22nd Virginia moving up the center.
Gut Verluste.
And they're going to sit here. It takes some hits. I think Davis Brigade might be pushing up the center there. I see a couple of them reloading anyways. I mean, these 15th Wisconsin shots, every other shot's hitting. Not bad. Oh, there comes more. Here comes more Davis Brigade coming up. Artillery may be killing one or two there. And now they're falling back, forming double ranks with 8 men. But Union almost halfway.
Pouring on 'em.
They almost have half of their tickets remaining for this taking losses stage.
And we can Vincent like do full turtle or something, at least pull back completely off point.
Did he say turtle? I haven't heard that word in a long time.
Get your loads.
Get that line nice and neat, Jenna.
There's a Steam chat for a reason.
Oh, there is a Steam chat.
I have an idea.
If we could get the CSA to cap point right now, it'd be like perfect.
I do too.
I think we should turtle up. I mean, we're really good on time. Like, just hard turtle, make them.
There's no boats. Get away from me.
What?
Then we'll get that little quarter we lost.
Hey, CSA flag, south, southwest.
I was just doing a joke.
What?
I was just joking.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around.
Ah, fucking stay here.
Bayo's down, boys.
Left side, left side.
Oh, the 22nd coming out. A good couple kills there, maybe 2 or 3. There's another one. Shots returning, all going over the 15th. That guy knew that very well. Very excited.
Yeah, aim in the tree. Tree by the road.
Если сейчас одна залетит, сюда будет. Не стрелять, все, не стрелять.
We'll set the 15-minute mark. 2/3 of the way through the game. And it's a close match. It's still favoring CSA.
Just started.
And here comes the 42nd. That poor man coming right out of there, dying almost instantly. I mean, they're going to get a nice angle. Might take that back. There's one kill. Another one.
Там, по-моему, враги.
Не стрелять.
Hey, the corn guys pushed up.
Ah, the Russians.
The corn guys.
Get that flag up, get that flag up, get that
Dodger,
flag
do you
up.
mind?
Honestly, does the Union really... I don't know.
Yeah, the shirts, dude.
I wonder how useful a flag is on a map like this for the Union.
Здесь, пока все-
Maybe if they're trying to hold the point. Indeed. Nice shot.
Hey, we got
Stay
that sharp
standing,
frag.
stay standing, stay standing, stay standing, Smells.
Sorry,
Yeah.
instinctively
It just-
crouching 'cause I have a shot.
Yeah, but take it,
I know,
take it,
I know,
take
I
it.
know.
He knows.
So points going back in favor. That must mean the good old 22nd Virginia is pushing up. They're pushing.
Prepare for hold.
I've never heard of prepare for hold.
Von vorne reinhauen, direkt vor uns.
Oh,
Fire drill.
this is a little far. I mean, it looks like they're too far out of the road to be capping.
Deckung geht.
Actually, I shouldn't say they're too far forward. Take that back.
Direkt vor euch.
Okay, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back.
And
Gut, dass du nicht cappst.
I don't dislike the idea that they just did of pushing forward like that. So, late in the match, the time is ticking. Can we just... Find it kind of interesting, these trees off in the distance. The land just looks disregarded and there's just trees there. The Burnside's Bridge right there. Beautiful. You got the Mummo's farmhouse there burning in the distance. This makes me want to go back to Antietam. Been there once. It was pretty cool. Would want to do it again. Also, this is... So you got the fallen soldiers there, and you keep going out. Eventually, they're just blood splashing, and then they disappear. Okay, look at this. Oh, I wish that you were leaving the field of view, cause like, you look like ants down there. The fact that they're still kind of loading in there. Wait, what the heck? You could still kind of see everything going on. I wonder what it's like watching a skirmish fight from up here. Let's not die here. Let's really not die. There we go. So the 15th Wisconsin here are engaging these Midwest guys. Haven't really looked at these guys a whole lot. They've just kind of been taking them. Oh, that guy's Mike's having a good old day. A good jolly show, as they say. Looks like 22nd Virginia here. And, I mean, the coordination from the CSA has been a bit shoddy between at least the two main regiments. I don't know if these guys, if you want to count them, but communication from CSA has been shoddy at best. I mean, 15th is about to flank them. They're about to flank them. Oh, well, we're about to go. Surprisingly not taking too many casualties there. But, I mean, look at that. The 22nd win in, and now they're pulling back and the 42nd's pushing forward. I don't know if it's just a lack of communication or just artillery shot hitting a little short there. 15th falling back here. 42nd's got to hit these shots. Davis Brigade, maybe they're shooting at them instead because they just kind of came up out of nowhere. And how do you not see this guy? How do you not see this guy? Oh, no way he gets a kill. Oh. Did he stab him? Oh, he got one kill. Okay. Misses. What a guy. And the flag? Oh. Hey. Good kill.
Go for that flag.
It took a while. Union's actually... Never mind. Rip Davis Brigade. I was about to say Union were ahead on tickets, but after that shot, no. I mean, they're about to hit breaking here. I can't believe this is what a match was like in War of Rights a couple years ago.
Prepare for hold. Prepare for hold. Hold. Fire by company, make ready to gate. Fire by company, make ready to gate.
I love how this officer and NCO are giving off commands. Because officer said something, NCO followed up instantaneously. And then the officer immediately said the next order. That was just kind of cool to listen to. 9 minutes left on the clock. Both sides about to hit breaking. Confederates, I won't be surprised if we see them push forward. Interestingly, the 1st Delaware have swapped sides. It looks like they're going to engage these guys. Union go to breaking. So let's see if the Confederates contest point. They're starting to do so. The 42nd on point right away. Is the 22nd going to assist? We haven't really seen the CSA work as one, I guess, group. Davis Brigade, wanting to stop this, are going to move out and try to... Confederates hit breaking here. Union holding the point. Again, we saw the 42nd go forward, but the 22nd kind of holding back here. So 8 minutes left. They're not going to get the Union down to last stand in 8 minutes. I'd be surprised. So Confederates are going to have a coordinated assault, especially with the fact that they're down about 7 or so men. So I'm I'm intrigued. Because the Confederates have to work as one mass if they want to do well. And we haven't just seen that yet. We haven't seen it. I'm really intrigued to see if these guys are going to warm up. Let's see where the 42nd goes.
I thirst for the blood of my enemies. Oh, brother.
I'm surprised the 42nd's not going in. I mean, they have a Steam chat, so they should be able to communicate. These artillery guys aren't doing that bad, from what I've seen. They've hit their shots. I don't know how effective it is in terms of overall play, just because they're down 7 or 8 men on a smaller server. It's a big impact. Especially in melees, because melees don't take a whole lot of skill in this game, because you just left click, you stab, there's no blocking, parry, whatever, any of that. None of it. And so the only skill you need is to look and make sure the person that's in front of you is not your enemy. Or is your enemy, sorry. Yeah, no, we support team killing here. But 42nd kind of getting halted here by Davis Brigade, who's now pushed all the way out here. Looks like Davis Brigade and 1st Delaware maybe have swapped positions. Iron Brigade's kind of holding in the middle, 15th Wisconsin. And here comes 22nd. Are they? Oh. They're not contesting. I mean, Davis Brigade's about to come behind and squash them. And there they just come in and wipe them. 42nd PA now. They're gonna get wiped. I mean, those couple of Confederate guys, the Midwest Brigade, they're coming in, but Union's just overwhelming this. Defeat in detail. Actually, Union might go in the last stand. They might. Confederates fail, Union prevails, and he dies. That was a slow fall over. A slow ragdoll. Here's perfect time for artillery. I mean, to get some hits here. Oh, one Rambo there. It's running back. I want to see this artillery shoot. It looks like they're aiming towards the Iron Brigade guys here. 4 minutes left.
Doing God's work, 15. Despite their artillery hitting our allies, we have been giving them hell around every corner. The way Lucian intended.
Hey, look, the rainbow
No
scout.
cowards in the corn. Know nothing of true combat like us. The 15.
Oh, if long. Oh, someone got him. Where is this Confederate artillery? 3.5 minutes. I mean, this is precious time going. Confederates starting to move out.
Flag's moving right.
They're at the ready, boys. See something, shoot something.
In the cornfield over there, south.
Let's check out this Confederate approach. So, 42nd here going down the left side. 22nd VA going down the right. Maybe the Midwest Brigade guys are with them there. We don't know, but... 22nd starting to take those shots. They took a good couple hits here. I mean, they're just so clumped up. And they're going to hit final push first. More intriguingly, let's see what the 42nd does here. Yeah, the Midwest Brigade guys have fallen in with them. Something that probably maybe should have been done from the start. Maybe. You could say the Midwest Brigade guys distracted, but you guys are taking a while. Oh, it's the Midwest. Okay. It's a separate group of guys. What you saw there is those two guys got shredded from the CSA, but it's a common thing in the game where everyone shoots towards the same area. Confederates hitting final push, 2 minutes remaining. So Confederates have an unlimited amount of tickets. They just only have a limited amount of time. Normally that black timer will go down a significant margin. However, because the black timer was already so low, it did not change at all. At least I don't think it did. I wasn't looking. But 42nd Midwest starting to push up here, engage with these Union guys. They're getting some really good shots here. This might force the Union down the last stand. 22nd VA, looks like they're kind of pushing up, but they're getting slaughtered here. 42nd PA. The artillery, I don't think got any kills, but knocked them all down. And the 42nd PA guys, they're going to point. Union needs to get down the last stand here. Because once Union hits last stand, once they die, they cannot spawn back in. Union's kind of collapsing on these guys. A little risky with the out of lines and skirmishing. When will Union hit last stand? They gotta... There's no way. How are they not at last stand? 50 seconds left. The Confederates starting to bonsai from their spawn to get here. I don't know if CSA will be able to do it. Confederates do not have lows. They just charging them with bayonets. A couple do. There they go. So any Union that's alive, once they die, they can't spawn back in.
Delaware.
And I don't think the Confederates are going to be able to do it. They're just trickling down here. Unless that artillery came in clutch, but it's not. And the Union are going to prevail. And that is the game. Good first round here by the Union. I mean, Confederates just... Those three groups weren't really organized. And even when they somewhat organized at the end, it was not fully there. So... Regardless, I mean, Union did exactly what they needed to do, so well done to them. There's nothing really much more to say. I mean, really, I think if Confederates just bunched up more, because really what happened is Union would always bunch up on these tinier groups, and that would result in them getting wiped. But here's a glorious overview of the map. I mean, really nothing much more to say. It was an interesting round, good round of fighting. Nice to be back, at least for this weekend, with broadcasting. Excited for a round two. Seeing such low casualty amounts is just crazy, because this was like the glory days of a couple years ago. But yeah, we'll see you in the second round. And here we are, live in our second round. The map looks a little more open than previous. Debate that. But anyways, oops. Loves hitting shift tab, opening up Steam there. Do a little circular motion here. Again, just looking at our numbers briefly. Again, 7-man in balance. In favor of the Union. About similar amount of men on artillery here. So, in the end, it's about a 7-man in balance. The Union's going to have advantage with guns, if I'm correct. I mean, look at these guys. Look at these. Look at that. That's so beautiful. We love War of Rights. What a game it is. What? Ooh, what? Are they counter-battering? What? Counter-battering on a smaller server size like this makes no sense. Because here's the thing, right? The whole point of counter-battering is, to my understanding, to flip over these guns. Well, as you can see, these guys are using one gun, and there's about 6 they can use, and it ain't easy to flip over a gun. I mean, they've shot twice already, and they have not done anything. So I don't get the point of counterbetting, especially when tickets are much more on a smaller server like this, so you should be going for the infantry. Granted, that's going to be hard to hit anything regardless. Looking at the Union attack here, got the 15th Wisconsin here. They kind of pushed all the way out to this left side. You have the 1st Delaware here. They're shooting off to the right side at these CSA guys, and then Davis Brigade here on the far right side. Union, again, they only have 1 flag, and that's in the center of the map. On the other hand, the Confederate side, you have 42nd PA on these rocks, again, in a nicer position. Whoa, 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 what is happening here? What is it? Yeah, no, they should be falling back. Don't know why they pushed this far forward, but you have the 22nd there with Midwest Brigade. Did they... 22nd might have just gotten shot up here. Sorry about my camera work, but we're flying around here. Alright, these Confederate artillerymen, decent shots at these guys here. First Delaware, despite the smaller server size, we got a quick moving action here.
Yeah, we got the flag. We could probably charge him.
No, you can't. Oh, no, you might be able to.
No, there's like 6 of us.
I went back to the flag.
Well, keep it moving.
Oh no, they're all still there.
Guys, should we charge those rocks?
Friendly's moving.
They're charged. They're charging.
Oh, we're getting...
Kind of aggressive here, that shot going over. First Delaware kind of falling back here. They don't need to. They're getting reinforced by the 15th. Confederates are about to be destroyed here in a moment. They should keep approaching. I mean, you can just see them draw their pistols. Oh, wipe these guys. Wipe these guys. Why would you say the flag? And Davis Brigade charging us. I mean, you can just wipe the whole Confederate team.
Missed? You missed?
Alright, fall back.
Union just wiped the field. Confederates almost down to engage. The counter. No flipped guns. I mean, the Confederates doing the same thing. Union's got 6 guns they can use from. I don't know the point of counter battering. It might make it can make sense in a real life situation, but in a game like this, counter battering makes little to no sense, especially because our artillery, in my mind, is shoddy at best. I mean, you can see it hit lines and get kills every once in a while, but for the most part, they're just missing shots the whole round. Like another missed shot. Those men could be on infantry with guns. And I will say the artillery for CSA wasn't half bad last round too. Did you just say about that? I don't know who shot that, but forced the Confederates down to engage. I mean, Union. Who's the last Confederate guy alive? Will Lyles here. You have anything to say to the camera? Anyways. So, it looks like the Union strategy here is not to cap. They would have capped if they wanted to, but it looks like they're going to try to push the CSA down to breaking.
What if I don't want to?
That's treason.
You know, I'm giving shooting score.
So 37 minutes, I mean, Confederates, I mean, the thing with a map like this is it's very hard to turtle, just because everything's so exposed. Confederates are going to have to work together. We haven't seen them do that all day. 22nd Virginia, moving off to the left. Midwest Brigade guys, they're kind of hugging around spawn. You got the 42nd here all by themselves on the right. But I mean, heck, I think Union should maybe cap if they want to speed up the process of winning the game. Just forcing the Confederates to come out. Like, just cap point, sit behind the defilades around, and force them your way.
Мне кажется, они идут иметь нашу кавалерию.
Так и есть, то пофиг, у нас там очень растянутые позиции. Так и есть. Кавалеристы сами делают какую-то хрень.
So, 10 minutes into the match, Union about a whole morale stage ahead. I mean, that Lyles guy, he's still all the way out here. Are they, oh, well, this is fascinating.
One guy's down, one guy's down.
Be alert, going live. Be alert, going live. Be alert, going live.
Hello, how are you guys?
Bro, oh, you got a couple kills there. Oh, who shot? Someone shot from a distance there. Good line shots by Davis Brigade. It's just there's a rock there. Got about a kill. So, unless this is the Union plan, which I mean it very well could be. There's a world where they shoot them down for 25-30 minutes, and they'll go down to breaking. I would think. I mean, there won't be a whole lot of kills, but again, each death means a lot more on this map. I mean, oh, that looked weird. I kind of want to see, because we saw them looking like ants last time. Go away flag. Can't really see him as well. You can see the little smoke though. Oh, you can see they look like little ants. It's really cute. So, while there's some downside, I mean the Confederates don't seem like they want to do anything today. I think Burnside's bridge is down there. I think so. Got the, jeez, do I not remember my, Union hitting a gauge? Not a whole lot. Why does this look, this looks like, the Piper house area. This is the one thing that is, frustrating. So, we got a great set of, oh, let's watch this first and then let's continue the rant. Oh, one goes down, two goes down. It was what? Oh. Oh, not a single one. I mean, well, this guy, oh, no. I mean, they're just kind of trolling at this point. It's kind of funny. Who are these guys? Where's Delaware? They're now pushing up. But, oh, Confederates are finally pushing out here. So, we'll wait to see if we got another downside. Let's just follow these guys around. See what they plan to do. I mean, despite the Cav guys going down, Union still has a sizable force across the map.
Okay.
It looks like they're just going to push out. Not really do much more because, I mean, Union's got those flags. First Delaware, they're pushing up. I thought they were going to charge for a second. Those Confederate guys. Okay, why are we counter battering the? Oh no, please. Thank you. Thank you for not counter battering. But I mean, you got these Midwest Brigade guys. They're just holding themselves in the open here. First Delaware pushing back. we're kind of the same. So what I was gonna say is, as you can see, a lot of this map is drawn in. That's kind of the beauty of this game, especially from spectator mode, is that the map is there. All of Antietam is here. Like, that area, I don't know if it's a lot of this area is just not playable. Like, this house here, is this even fully, like, yeah, it is. So, like, that house right here, this area, right? Beautiful looking area. It's not used at all in any of the maps in the game. But it's all completely drawn out and ready to go. It's not being used. I mean, there's a great set of maps in Antietam already. However, there's just a lot of unutilized land. And you might be saying, well, they don't want to make ahistorical encounters or maps. You're watching a ahistorical scenario right now. This is not real. In the last round, too, there was no fight at McClellan's headquarters like that. The Pry house, so...
Yeah, they went back to
make some more maps. I mean, they got the whole thing plotted out. I think it'd be a good a temporary solution, at least, to keep people happy with new content. So, Iron Brigade, 15th Wisconsin, on point with their cav. Wait. Looks like just a mix of 1st Teller and 15th kind of spread out here. Confederates looks like they're going to mount a counter attack. Looks like their whole team maybe this time. 40 seconds going far left. 22nd Georgia, Virginia. I saw the G in the front of their name and said Georgia, which that's how that works. But I mean, 8-man difference. And Union capping, if they hold for 12 minutes, they win. They honestly could have held off for a moment, but maybe the Confederates would not have pushed out. Never know. .42 PA. Looks like they're trying to make their way to their original position. Confederates, you're outnumbered by 8. You have to coordinate as one big group because Union will defeat you in detail otherwise. That was shown very plainly last round. Lyles has survived, though, this whole time. What a guy. His officer died.
I got some bad news for you, Lyles. Your brothers are dead.
I mean, if the Union just pushes this out... Oh, what is these angles?
Alright, Burger, I'm back. Oh, his leg.
Those are not easy actually, you can see their head. It's still not an easy shot. So this is the definition of a ticket farm here. Confederates will get guys spawn in, and then 1 or 2 will die, and the cycle continues forever. But it looks like the Cav is going to come in. Here comes the rest of the Union team. Those Cav guys kind of dying. I don't like that they had the Cav going first just because you saw them have those pistols, and now they don't have them in combat. Poorly executed charge by the Union here, and the last group to remain on the field is Davis Brigade. Great shots from the 42nd. Nice team kills. Oh no, the Union are going to win this. Union just won that. But Union go to taking losses, but Union win. Absurd. Nice shot. More Confederates pulling up in the distance to contest this point. Both sides are taking losses. I mean, those random cab charges were very funny. Cost the team a lot of tickets, though. I think Union could have dominated that charge a moment ago, but failed to do so. Confederates recapping. 9 minutes left in the counterattack. That guy doesn't have a hat.
Sure.
But each few Confederate guys heavily outnumbered. It ain't even close. And Union's going to charge these guys out. They're going to want to hold this point and just try to win it now. Union are going to win that very easily. Confederate reinforcements coming in. The 42nd who died in that charge. They're a little outnumbered here. I don't know if you can tell. And they're kind of detouring off to these rocks here. Get a good vantage point. Union kind of forming up behind the rocks. Kind of use that defilade behind the little hill there to get cover. And the whole Union team converging on this point.
Keep moving, guys, or you're gonna pin us down.
Already won't do crap. Are they even aiming a gun that one? I mean, they did just shoot over there a moment ago. Now they are aiming one gun. Ah! So, they did hit. Yeah, it looks like they maybe got a kill or two as well. So, thank you, Confederate artillery. I like that a lot. Union adjusting to those shots. You know, I'm going to be clipped out of context right there for that. No, they're not going to shoot there, and then they immediately shot there. Oh, Union's charging. This is the Cav. You could tell because that flag that guy's waving, very tiny. I mean, the 42nd PA shots have been on point all day long. It's very impressive. I mean, if they don't hit these shots, they kind of get wiped. They're not... Confederates think they can counter-push. They might be a little outnumbered. The rest of the Confederates pulling up behind them. Again, these guys should be waiting a moment. They're using the bottom of this hill as a little bit of cover, the defilade of this hill.
On the right, as I come up, come on. That was fucking loaded. Oh fuck, left.
Union guys peeking up right as the artillery misses. And the Union are going to dominate that and push them back. Confederates almost at breaking. I mean, Union is too. However, 5.5 minutes left. And I mean, Union's just going to go all the way to Richmond at this point. But Union not going to push all the way out of bounds. Will stop you from doing that. But I mean, they just have to hold for 5 more minutes and they're going to win the game. I mean, these matches haven't really even been that close.
Fall back, fall back.
I mean, these past two fights, for the most part, have been just dominated by Union. An event, granted, the Union do have more men today in this event, but I mean, Confederates haven't been organized. Hey, they got a couple kills there with the artillery. I mean, I don't think the Confederates have been organized enough to, I think, justify saying that they would have had a chance if they had 8 or so more men. So Union hiding from artillery, waiting for the Confederates to push forward. 15th kind of pulling back way far. Davis Brigade up here with 1st Delaware. And we're going to see what the Confederates do. 42nd moving out on the left. Midwest Brigade kind of sitting here. 22nd Virginia. It looks like, all right, 8-man imbalance. And there's 4 more men for Confederates on their guns. So it's a 12-man imbalance. And they're spreading out their forces. Now what to do. Not what you want to do. 3.5 minutes left. And that... oh, that's a moment. So 3 minutes left. I mean, these Union shots, there's just so many of them coming from a distance that it's going to be really hard to do anything effective. I mean, the Confederates really just... who was this, Midwest? Yep. There comes the 22nd Virginia. These are all hard shots for the CSA. They're barely capping point here. Midwest Brigade coming in. I mean, Union's going to now move in. Their right wing is swinging down like a door. Lucian. Looks like they're going to get some nice shots here. I want to see these casualties. At least these should be good shots. There goes a couple. By that I mean 1. There's 2. Union hit breaking. Confederates might recap. Maybe this is what the Union wants. Recap and then swarm and win the game. This is the most organized the Confederates have looked all day. Oh, that guy's mic just like sputtered out. And I mean, here comes the Union almost instantaneously. You know, why? You better be falling back just to those rocks. You better not be falling back any more than that. Why would you fall back more than that? Union's just going to run on the point. They're going to cap. They're going to win the game. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I don't know how well the Confederates going to win before, but they're definitely not going to win now. The Cav just swarming in behind. I mean, these fellas here don't even know what's about to flank them. And, I mean, these Cav guys are just moving forward, kind of wiping the Confederate force that's still here. The rest of the Union making their way on the point, as they should. What could save the Confederates is maybe 1 good artillery shot, but even then, I doubt. Are they running past me? No, they're holding. Come on, Confederate artillery. Please. Oh yeah, I don't see the Confederates doing it. Hey! Yay! They did it! Yay! Yippee! But they're not gonna be. Did that shot hit? Nah. Surprised these guys aren't just holding on point. I mean, it's not like it really matters anyways. They're just kind of holding off. I got CSA. Who's sitting here? A mix of guys. I mean, I like what the 42nd's doing. They're just going in. They're doing what they have to do. Not like it'll really matter because I mean these kind of guys are just going to destroy them as they're coming in. You're seeing these guys just drop like flies. Why is the Union pulling off point? Confederate taking last. I mean, this is just. They're just having a couple guys be on point. But I mean, this really describes the day. This fire. Are they not going to fully cap? They could have just won the game. I'm so confused. Regardless, here they just finished the game. There you go. Yeah, no. Good win by the Union. They did everything right. Confederates outnumbered, but They did not act organized. You need to be organized to even have a chance in a game like this. But yeah, great video. Thank you to this event, the Blue and Gray, for letting me broadcast. The link to their Discord will be in the description if you're interested in having your regiment join this event. It's Fridays, 8 p.m. BST. But yeah, no. A good 2 rounds today by the Union. Well done. They were organized. They did what they needed to do. Confederates could have just been more organized despite the imbalance. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more. Join our Patreon. It's in the description. Advertise your regiment on the videos, or just support it to get the scenes, the videos early. Buy our merch. Also in the description. Join our Discord. Join all of that. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.